So, here we go. We should have video. We're getting some signal, so we should have something. Don't know how great it's going to be. Here we go. Hey, look at that! Alright, so, sorry about all the fan noise in the background, but it's fairly hot down here in the lab. I have discovered a sort of a problem here. Let me get our multimeter in the game here. Everything's so sticky and hard to deal with. Frustrating. Multimeter cam is now running. According to the board and the way that I have it soldered together for the mod, this is just for the mod. We haven't really begun to work on anything else because we kind of got to solve the mod problem because the mod is stopping us from getting any video out. And I think I now know what the problem is. So I'll just basically point out what's going on here. What we have here is, this is the inside of the board where it's coming in right here. This is the out going to the RF, or going to the RF, going to the RCA outputs. The way these are labeled, the black wire here is ground, the light blue wire is video in, the yellow wire is labeled audio in, and the red wire is labeled 5 volts in. We're getting no voltage past the transistor because it's not getting what it needs in order to actually activate. So what we're going to do is we're going to rectify that in this video, and hopefully we'll get some information to the screen so I can continue to diagnose and find out what's going on with the rest of the machine. Alright, so let me show you those voltages here while we're in this position. Find a reliable ground here. Okay, so if you watch the meter right over here, okay, the black wire is ground. There should be no voltage difference, and there isn't. Okay. The blue wire is video. It should be a fairly low voltage, and it is. Okay. The yellow wire should be audio, and you're seeing that in the camera too. And that is actually, if I can get it to work here, that is actually close to 5 volts. That's part of our problem. And the red wire, which is supposed to be 5 volts, is another low voltage signal. Okay, now we should have some output. Okay, so we're touching ground again. Alright, we should have a ground here. This should be just straight ground, which it is. This should be a video output, which it seems to be. Okay, we're getting an output this time. And this should be an audio output, which also seems to be. So we're actually getting output this time. So, we may have solved our mod problem. We're going to check that out. Doesn't mean we're out of the woods yet, but we'll see where it is. I'll get reset and we'll do some testing to see what we're getting for video. I'll be right back with you. Alright, so we have replaced our wires, moved them back to where they should be. We are hooked up with our AV cables. Let's go ahead and give it some power. Alright. And we have asteroids. Make sure that we're in focus. Alright, so we have asteroids that we're going to try. This is our TV. Let's turn it on. We are getting voltage. We've confirmed that coming out of the mod. So the mod is working properly now. At least we think it is. So, here we go. We should have video. We're getting some signal, so we should have something. Don't know how great it's going to be. Here we go. Hey, look at that. It's not perfect. It's kind of garbled. and it's a little bit dark. Okay, so let's turn this off for a minute. Let's hook up a controller and let's see if it actually plays. I've noticed that we're not getting any sound. Oh, and that's all the way up. Alright, maybe it needs to start. No, still no sound. Hello. Want to see something neat?
What? Did you get it working? You got the Atari working?
Yeah.
Did you tape it?
Yeah. The picture looks like crap, but alright. So now I get to film, I get to put it back together. Yeah, we're just going to do that right here. Alrighty. Good. All those things have to be on successful repair. Now the video glitching could be the video chip itself is having some issues. We did have that stuck channel, so potentially that's going to be an issue. A on both of those, just because I'm not a professional gamer. Let's turn you off. And let's grab boxing. And let's see what boxing does. Oh, look at that. That's boxing. That's boxing right there. Reset the game.